Illinois? Reno.
Vegas.
Los Angeles.
Alright.
Los Angeles.
Oh, cool. Nobody actually lives in LA. Where do you live?
The San Fernando Valley.
There you go.
Okay.
Alright, folks, well, we were the richest place on earth. The biggest core of silver ever found was found underneath your feet. It has been beat by a couple of countries since then, but when they found it, this was the richest place on earth. Hustle and bustle, there's 20 to 30,000 people living here. It was incredible. I would love to have seen it back in the day. Now, Mr. Douglas designed this floor to be shops and offices. There's a doctor's office and a tinsmith and a broker, all kinds of things just mismatched, you know. And then upstairs was a boarding house. And the men who rented the rooms up there had 3 meals a day. It was very upscale. It was clean for them. And they were the highest paid in the world miners. They were Welshmen and Cornishmen. And they brought with them Tommy knockers. Does anybody know what a Tommy knocker is?
Yeah, ghosts are in the mines.
Yes. Now, it was also a movie done by Stephen King, and it's a pizza down that's been watched at the Red Dog, too. But originally, they were like little leprechauns that would help them out. But they were kind of shenanigans. They would hide their tools and things, but they weren't bad. They would warn them. They would knock on the walls to let them know. All right. Now, any questions at any time, please blurt them out. Yes?
What was the name of the silver strike?
Big Bonanza.
Big Bonanza.
Yes.
Somebody guess what year that was?
It was oh my gosh, I went tour guide for Mackey Mansion. Mr. Mackey found it, and it was in the biggest core. I can't remember the exact date, but they called it the Silver 70s. So it was 1869 or so. When and the interesting story is that it was a gold rush. People came from across California, walked across Dollars Pass, and they were digging for gold. And they were finding it, and then everything else they were crushing up and paving the streets. Well, the Mexican miners were trying to tell them, that's plata. And they're like, no, this is blasted blue stuff is gumming up all the machinery. Can you haul it off? And they're like, see, senor? But anyway, they ended up, one of the Mexican miners went to an assay office, walked up with paper and like, you are paving your streets with high-grade silver. So they tore the streets back up. It happened to A, B, and C. So then they started looking for silver, and they say you need a gold mine to run a silver mine. The history of the mines are phenomenal. The history of the ladies of the evening here is just scary as could be. And the thing that I get in trouble for is going over because I want to tell you all the stories. But I kind of stick to this building and the paranormal. How many people have watched Ghost Adventures?
We have. Oh, I have, yeah.
Now, when I first started working here, I went on the tour and my hair got moved 3 times in a row. Went like this. And I was amazed by that. And I sat downstairs and this place really, there's something up there. And they hired me right after that. So I started the show used to put me to sleep. No offense if you're related to those guys.
Yeah.
Well, then it ended up with, I did some research, and it turns out when Ghost Adventures was here, it was when the building was condemned. And I'll get into the history in order in a minute. And they got a ghost following one of their guys for 7 seconds. And because of that, they got picked up by Travel Channel, and that was their first episode.
Yeah.
So our ghost made them famous, their show made us famous. And we just opened up to the public 4 years ago to be able to take you on a tour like this. We had to put a floor, a sprinkler system, and a roof. And we've been building up money since then. We have a new guy that's bringing in antiques. Every antique and picture you look at, appreciate. Because I used to walk people through empty rooms. And say, try not to put the birch in. Caca.
That's fine.
You said the Tommy knockers was not bad?
They were, according to the folklore of the Cornishmen, they were like the dearly departed spirits of miners who wanted to warn them to get out. But if you think about it, if it started to go, it would probably sound like knocking.
Coming back, she's not done in here yet.
We have 9,000 square feet. We're going to go in every single room. And I try the longest we stay in any one room is that first one. And I even skipped the part about President Lincoln.
Lincoln stayed here?
No. But he did make the secede in Nevada and the Civil War mountain won the Civil War. Alright, now right here is the original wallpaper from 1862.
You can see it here too.
All the way up. And our leaky roof, and then right here you can see the fur from the horse. They used to mix horse hair in with the old pasture. This is sometime in the middle of history, and in 1984, the building was condemned. One of the hippies up there caught one of the rooms on fire, and the fire marshal came in and knocked everybody out. Now, the people that died in this building from 1984 to 1862, there were suicides, murders, drug overdoses, natural cause, injury, deaths, and disease. A lot of children died from cholera back then. And the psychics tell me that the kids follow me around. Now, if you guys want to follow me, we're going to go talk about Shadow Man and some of our spirits in here. I'm sorry this room is dark because there used to be a sky roof, but we covered it with a wooden roof. We couldn't afford a glass roof. Oh, there we go. Look down here. When they installed in the 1920s,
You have to take pictures, I can't.
in the 1920s, they installed indoor plumbing and this linoleum, and you can see they were Dallas Cowboy fans. No, sorry, my jokes get worse, by the way. And if you look over there, look at the antiques we're stockpiling. I'll get out of the way.
Man, that horse is smelling.
I love them. Now, we think that some of these antiques and the mannequins that you'll see now that we're starting to stockpile, we're going to make some of the rooms decorated for different genres. There are spirits attached to some of these antiques, because I'll show you some pictures upstairs. No, this is actually where the air... They had to go next door and pay to take a bath, and go outside to outhouses, so they have little chamber pots in their rooms. Here's Indian Joe sitting on one right now. But in the 1920s, this became the indoor bathroom, and everybody really liked that. They could come here and take a bath instead of having to pay. All right. Shadow Man, let's talk about here.
Where did the Ulysses S. Grant hang out?
I'll show you. We're going to be
Not
there
here yet?
Well, we are in the Millionaires Club, but these are more offices, and I'm going to take you to the heart of it in a minute.
Okay.
Now, this door right here is the way you come and go if you want to do an overnight investigation. It costs $400 to spend the night here. 8 people could split it, and they do it all the time.
Is this in the old days or now?
No, it's $200 in the winter, $400 in the
Now?
summer. Yeah.
Okay.
Now here's the thing: is we don't lock you in; we just lock you out of the bar.
To stay overnight?
Yeah, and they do all the time.
Ah.
And the thing is, they're paranormal groups from all over the world, and we don't know about what evidence they get unless they tell us. We don't track them down. Yeah, so we don't lock you in; we just lock you out of the bar. Now, why do the ghosts go to the bar?
To drink.
Now, I'm pretty sure those ghosts follow me around and said, "Ooh." All right, you guys look over here. You see that looks like a killed Yeti.
Oh, what?
No, look over here. I got a surprise over there. I don't want you to spoil it over it.
What's that?
I'm gonna get it up
Take a
and
flash.
hold it. Stick together, y'all. I forgot to tell you a little bit.
Okay, we're coming.
You can see right here where we took out a false ceiling.
Scary.
It shows that beautiful ornate border that's black, green, and gold. It was done by the Millionaires. It was done by Levi of Levi Strauss. And he also did Piper's Opera House. And this was red velvet. Looks like we killed a Yeti here.
Wow.
We're pretty
They put a roof there and like a...
I'll tell you why. In the old days, they had pot-belly stoves to heat the room. And that's why all the air used to vent out. They had these big transom windows, and the air would vent out this way. We're talking about that on the top floor. Shutters. Well, when they got electrical heat, they put in a false ceiling to keep the energy in. Yeah. Now I'm going to show you guys a sneak peek of this place. Pieces stay together. That's right. Because I got surprises, and if you go ahead of me, I can't surprise you. Now, we're getting ready to take a sneak peek of the whiskey cellar. That's where we're going to end up at the end of the tour. And our whiskey cellar is below ground, even though we came upstairs, and it was used as a temporary morgue. Now, after everybody gets a peek, I'm going to tell you a little bit more macabre story. So come over this way. I go back. Only one at a time to peek down in there, and then we'll tell you the story. That's it, but not anymore.
Wait, what? Where's the whiskey cellar at?
That's the whiskey cellar?
Just down there?
Or you gotta go upstairs?
Where's the whiskey cellar?
Cellar
You don't
would be.
see, only one at a time can see it.
Oh,
So I can see it and let the next.
you gotta take a flash for me.
It's down
It's
there.
over to your left.
Oh my gosh, that's quite impressive, that's deep.
Isn't that
Let me just
interesting?
see.
Like a wine cellar, excuse me.
Can't see what my hand. I can't see. What
Oh my gosh, look at that.
whiskey cellar during Prohibition.
I'll get a shot of it.
Gosh,
Okay.
Honey, somebody did, no,
Yes, dear. All right, let me tell you a macabre story about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. All right. So the whiskey cellar was used as a morgue,
Got it.
and at one point there were 77 coffins stacked in there.
What for?
Yeah, why?
Because the what happened was the morgue got overwhelmed every once in a while because there was 20 to 30,000 people living here in one mortuary. So if they had a long winter and they couldn't bury the coffins or get them down the mountain, they had to store them somewhere, and we became the overflow. There was over 100 saloons, and we had the oldest. We had the biggest saloon, whiskey cellar. They take whiskey out, put the coffins in there. 77 was the record. Then during the Great Depression, the mortuary was found along the Washoe, and they ended up going ahead and turning us into the temporary morgue. Now here's what Ghost Adventures did in their first episode, and they kind of Hollywooded it up. Now I'm going to actually do a bad impression of Zach Bagans. So the camera's looking down at him, looking up, and he's talking about that morgue. And they had a B-roll of a noose, and this is why I didn't want you to shine your light over here. Watch this. At the Washoe Club, they had suicides and murders. And they dishonorably threw the corpses in the crypt. I just want you to know that's all true, except they honorably stacked them.
Yeah.
And I got some cool ghost pictures to start enjoying.
It is.
We're not even in the heart of the Millionaires Club yet.
Go step up.
Now, does anybody have any guesses as to what this is?
no idea.
We have the bodies.
The table to.
It's a set. Is there any virgin? We were looking for virgins. Any? Nope. Still not going. Actually, if this is plexiglass, we've been looking down on a spiral staircase. Yeah, and I'll talk about it while we're standing under it.
So you enclosed it, so nobody can go down?
They did it in '84 when they what they call condemned the building.
Yeah, okay.
But we're glad because we have drunk people trying to go up and down it. And that was the venting area. All right, now follow me. We're going to go to the Millionaire's heart of it, and I'm going to show you some ghost pictures that are awesome. This is one of our best pictures. Okay, gather around. See the selfie takes up most of the frame, right?
Oh yeah, the girl.
Everyone had already zipped off that way. So the tour guide heard her squeal because let's see what the heck was that? Dang it. What was that behind her?
Oh yeah, a face.
Is that real?
Is that a face?
This is not, this is not Photoshopped.
Let's see what that
Jeez.
is.
Because we had to make sure, because
Take a
people
picture.
all the time try to fake us out.
Can I take a picture? Oh my gosh, it was an
get a
old
shot,
fashioned
too.
woman.
And it's on our Facebook.
An old fashioned woman. Let's see what it's on.
Sure. I got a lot like this too, you guys. That's why we gotta move
Let's look
quickly.
at that again.
Here is the original, and I'll text it to you.
Oh yeah.
Let me point out some details about her. She has a lantern in her hand. I looked at it on my computer. You can see it a lot better on the phone. She's got a lantern in her hand. She has on a shiny green dress. She has a high white lace collar, and she's got red hair. When we put her through a black and white filter, yeah, thank you for saying that. The other guy gets talks creepy and macabre,
No,
but they didn't have oil of Olay
That's a
back
real
then.
face there.
No, they didn't. Uh-oh.
That's a real face.
Yeah, and we've gotten faces in
Definitely.
here, but they've been smeared like moving fast. But now, I didn't get the point. When, you know where the Masonic chandelier I showed you guys?
Yeah.
Right, there's some water there, and in that glass case, underneath it, are 3 whiskey bottles from the Prohibition era. Barry found them underneath here. We were tearing the place up, and we were looking for whiskey and gold and dead bodies. Well, you know, but we did find some empty whiskey bottles underneath the floor here. And the older part of the bar used to be right here. Now over here I've got some interesting stories too. Come on, pull me in with the rope. We'll be in there next.
Okay.
Now, this is the way that the millionaires could come if their boots were clean. That's the way they'd come if their boots were dirty. They preferred this because most of them lived up the hill. The year after the millionaires took over, they built this building that's catty corner, and that's used to be an open alleyway out this window in between the two buildings. They're not connected. Although there is a stairway where you can get back and forth without anybody seeing you on B Street or C Street, and there was kept women up there. So there wasn't, it's not a brothel,
Sure.
but there was 180 something members, and a couple of them had kept women up there.
Up here in this section.
All my friends live up there now. Where's these you live in the whorehouse?
Oh, no, really, I mean, that's open to board in now, you mean?
Yeah, it's just
Oh,
regular
okay.
rentals, yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Now, at any point, you might have seen Ulysses Grant playing cards with Thomas Edison here. Mark Twain was not a member. He was actually riffraff. He was down in the saloon. But he did become famous, and he might have visited up here, but he wasn't one of our members, we heard. Maybe an honorary member later on. All right, let's go to the famous ballroom.